Hello, everyone, and welcome to Impossible Coin, a video game podcast about video game, brought to you by your honored and scholarly hosts, Brian Cartwright, Rockford Harrington, and Tegan Somerset of Somerset. Welcome. Bienvenue. Welcome. Rockford Harrington. Whither thou?
I feel like there should be a noun at the end of the sentence, but again, it's not my name. I thought I talked to you people. My name's not Rockford Hartington. It's Rocky Hardy. I'm a salt-of-the-earth human being.
First of all, who's you people?
The people who put Rockford Hartington on the copy. Don't play with me, announcer man.
Sorry, that was me. I submitted the names.
Tegan! No,
I just
fine.
wanted you to sound just as distinguished as I do.
I'm just a simple voiceover artist, Bottles Hardy.
There it is.
Yeah.
Wait, Bottles?
Mhm.
Are you my fucking cousin? You run along with this shit?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, you piece of shit! I know you're back
Where-
there.
Oh my goodness! Were you at the event at the Houston Omni?
Oh my god! Don't tell me you've been staying with Dominic and you're calling it an event this time. I swear to God, bro.
Well, I have. It's the thing I have done.
I will roast your shit at the next reunion. So help me, God.
Bother! I don't want my shit roasted at the next reunion. Oh my lord! For it is I, Bottles Hardy.
Where the hell is Cartwright?
Rocky, who's this low-rent fucking fake Hardy you sent to my house?
I sent no. That wasn't me. I don't even know how you found that clown. What is he doing in your?
He didn't find that clown. I did.
He did?
Yeah. Okay. So, there was a spot on Craigslist for an announcer,
What?
and I thought I would use this as an opportunity to get back at Duckett. So I sent him ahead, expecting Duckett to be there this week, and obviously he wasn't there. But I would have had no way of knowing. It was a good $50 well spent.
Jesus Christ. So let me get this straight. You just task rabbit a Rocky relative into existence?
I did. Yeah.
Is he actually related to Rocky, or did you just fucking have him work that shit?
I have no idea if he's actually related to Rocky.
Rocky, are you related to a Bottles?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's originally from South Carolina, but I do remember vaguely that he was moving to the South. I thought he was talking about Atlanta. I didn't know he was going to Texas.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, the Hardys, they're Carolina folk, but we have family in Texas, but they're on my mom's side. It's a whole other thing.
Oh my goodness. I think we might have talked about it here on this show at some point, but I got roots in North Carolina.
That's right.
That's right.
You said so many words
Oh my
right
God,
there,
T.
and all I could think was Bubba's barbecue sauce.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That was just it. Something barbecue sauce takes.
something very specifically Bubba's barbecue sauce.
Oh God. My
Bubba's
flesh
was
is a
the
prison.
best
My life
barbecue
is a
place
joke.
I've ever had. God, so good.
I'm so glad that North Carolina had the best barbecue you've ever had. Jesus.
But to be fair, I don't live anywhere where there is good barbecue, so
Yeah, that's fair.
it's just because I haven't traveled far enough. Obviously,
Okay, Oklahoma, lean in.
I need to go somewhere that does actual barbecue.
Okay, all right. Listeners, lean in. If you're not from the Carolinas, lean in even more.
Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to the burp. The burp is a lie.
Yeah, sorry.
Vinegar goes in your barbecue sauce, you fucking nerds.
What do you mean vinegar goes in the barbecue
No,
sauce?
Tegan, he's right. Leave it alone.
No, I just want to know. I want to hear it. What do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean you want to fucking hear? I just told it to you. I just laid it out. You just fucking
There are
got it.
additional steps, actually.
Yeah, that is the fucking step.
That's the whole thing?
That's the fucking step. That's the fucking step.
Is that the secret?
Yes.
Are you allowed to expose that to
Yes.
the world?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
a lot of people keep doing it wrong, and it's dumb, and they got to stop.
Oh, okay.
I live in
thought it
fucking
was just
Arizona where people think that barbecue means frosting a cake. What the fuck?
Yeah, right. Fuck those dumbasses. God damn it.
What does that mean?
Oh god.
Takes there's so many
Does
people
that
that
mean there's a lot of sugar in it? Because I'm down
sugar,
for sugar.
molasses,
These
like
motherfuckers.
honey.
Mm.
Like It's too much. Like,
That sounds delicious.
I'm glad that you're having fun, but like they're wrong. I'm sorry.
They're
Okay.
fucking wrong.
I mean, they can be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong and also be educated if it means I get to eat barbecue for
It's
free.
okay. But Tegan,
Someone else has to buy me barbecue and show me like what good barbecue is.
We
All
can
right,
get you some good barbecue. We
yeah,
can do that.
we can do this. We have the technology. But let me expose you to the fucking tier list, okay?
Mm-hmm.
At position 1, vinegar. Position 2, cayenne pepper. Position 3, mustard seed, okay? Like, beyond that, we're starting to get into fucking hibbity-jibbity bullshit. Like, it just, there's no call for molasses. There's no call for sugar. If you come at me with fucking cinnamon, then I will bury you. I will go to the desert. I will buy a bag of lime. I will fill it with lime, and I will put your fucking shambling corpse into the hole. Like that is what is going to happen. You get a shovel. You get a shovel with cinnamon. That's what you get. Oh,
Good
God.
though.
No,
No,
incorrect.
No.
Tegan, there are plenty of applications for fucking cinnamon in this world. I will go with you on a lot of them.
Okay.
Yep, you want to put
but
fucking,
not in barbecue.
That's
Not
right.
in barbecue. Okay.
Mhm.
Specifically not in. I'm learning so many things today. Who
no,
knew this was going to be the episode where I learned more about food? Not me.
Do you remember that time that we talked about
Yep.
chili for like an hour on this show and like
Yeah.
Rocky lost his shit?
Yeah, I do
Oh.
remember that. That was fun.
Yeah. That was a
Remember when
good time.
Tegan said that she thought barbacoa was a fish?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
me!
I thought barbecue was a fish. That's true.
Rocky, I need a trigger warning. God damn it.
That was a true thing that happened on the show. It was great.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hey, I have
Tegan,
a
you were
question.
saying.
Can I put chocolate in my barbecue sauce?
I
No.
swear to fucking Christ.
Tegan?
I feel like the chocolate. Okay, chocolate goes really good with like coffee stuff, and I was wondering if maybe it would go good with the smoky stuff.
Tegan, you're
From-
putting it on meat.
So what's
Like-
wrong with?
Tegan, when was the last time you had chocolate and meat at the same time? Be honest with me.
Never.
That's what I thought. I've had chocolate with meat before. Like I've had mole. Like mole is like
Yeah.
it's a specific application.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my favorite thing. It's edible. It's fine, but like don't do it on purpose. Honestly,
Something in my tum tells me it would taste good.
Tegan, you just got to remember that you're putting it on pork, that you're putting it on beef, maybe sometimes on chicken, and like you don't put chocolate on that. You don't have chocolate covered chicken. You don't need it. It's not important.
And Tegan,
Okay.
and Tegan, I'm about to fucking throw shade and also discuss reality at the same time.
No, it's okay. Go for it. I'm strong. I'm powerful.
If you told me you were standing over the stove and you were slowly preparing
Mm-hmm.
a chocolate mole sauce that was intended for this specific purpose, I would open myself to the possibility. I bet even Rocky would as well.
What?
But I'm willing to bet that what you're fucking talking about is the nightmare of a beautiful plate of fucking barbecued food that you're just gonna hose with some fucking Hershey's nightmare sauce.
No. I mean like a specific like crafted thing. Because like okay, so like the pizza shop near me. This has a point. I swear. The pizza shop near me is currently doing a hot honey pepperoni pizza.
Right.
Hot honey on pepperoni pizza, delicious, right?
Sure.
So why would not spicy chocolate go good in as an ingredient in barbecue sauce?
Okay, so Rocky, her question has become more complex. So now, what Tegan is asking is, can a functioning adult who is not Tegan prepare a chocolate sauce appropriate for a barbecue for her? That's
Yes,
now her question.
technically. That's fine.
it. Fuck, fine.
Yeah.
And someone do it
damn
for
it.
me and then tell me how the results are because I
Okay.
want to eat it. It sounds
but here-
delicious.
So like Tegan, you can do a mole sauce and put it over like barbecue and eat it, and it will be okay. It's like one of those things where the technique has already been like discovered, you know? Like there's
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
I think you can potentially make chocolate barbecue, but like I don't think it's worth the trouble. And
Mhm.
I wouldn't trust it to an amateur. That's my position.
Okay.
Hot
I see.
honey works because like honey is actually a lighter flavor and it counteracts like the spice for people that aren't into it.
Mhm.
And while chocolate sugar can do that for other spices, which is the basic idea behind mole, it's a much heavier flavor overall. And like you don't get to enjoy the chocolate the same way because the richness of like the chocolate will compete with the richness of the meat.
Okay, so what you're saying is it works, but only if you have shitty meat.
No, I wouldn't say that either. Because then you're kind of just wasting chocolate on shitty meat, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's possible for someone to make a chocolate barbecue, but one, I don't think it's worth their time, even if they're successful. And most people would fail outright.
Okay. Those are both fair points. I want someone to do it.
I get that.
Can I have both of those things? Can I acknowledge that, yes, a lesser chef would fail? However, someone out there can do it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But also, Tegan is.
So Tegan, it sounds like you now want to be the subject of some like suffering chef's relentless eternal vision.
Yeah,
you want some.
I want to be some chef's muse.
Oh my god! So you want some very sad, tattooed, covered, 120-pound, fucking depressed hunk with sunken owl's eyes.
Okay, hold on, Brian. She's talking about a chef, not a line cook. This is different.
No, I'm talking about fucking chefs, man. All right, like some person who only gets through it because of fucking words like autoerotic and cocaine.
Sure.
To like turn their fucking vision toward your need for chocolate barbecue.
Yeah. I feel like they'll get a lot of fulfillment out of it, and once it's mastered, it'll be a smash hit.
Why won't be a smash hit?
I have never heard a need for food that belongs on FetLife.
I also really want somebody to do seasoned chocolate bacon correctly.
I kind of feel like that's already real.
Tegan, that's real.
I've had lots of chocolate bacon.
Oh no! Oh no!
You've had a lot of chocolate bacon?
I've had a lot of chocolate bacon.
How much chocolate bacon have you had?
Whenever I see chocolate bacon as an option, I buy it.
Okay.
Here's the problem. 99% of the time, the chocolate is too sweet or it melts immediately.
Okay. Tegan, I've fucking got you already. I'm done.
Yeah, you got me?
You're done. You're good. I'm done.
You gonna give me bacon?
There is a brand of fine chocolate named Vosges. Vosges.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Googling it right now.
Okay. I think that what you need is the Vosges dark chocolate and bacon bar.
Ooh. Oh, these are fancy chocolates.
Yes, they are, Tegan.
Ooh.
Yes, they are.
How do you know about them?
You think I?
Brian's a foodie, Tiggs.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's a thing we don't get into often on this show.
Strawberry
because for at least the last 18 months,
cups.
like the only thing I've had to contribute is depression spiral.
That's fair.
Christ. Ooh. Hey, y'all remember the Pandora were like lol, ostrich, lol?
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Who knew the ostriches would become real?
Oh my god.
To be honest, I kind of did, but you know.
Rocky. Okay, fine.
Rocky did kind of call it.
Yeah, but these are delightful, Tegan. Like, what I would suggest is like a very, very like a strong tea with that, like a very like an intense black tea with like a piece of that chocolate, and you are gonna fuck. It's gonna be amazing.
Hell yeah! It's $9 for a bar.
Tegan, it is fucking worth every penny. You want $9? I'll send you $9.
No, it's okay.
Okay,
I will trust you. Maybe I should wait until the 6 chocolate bar sweet and salty chocolate bar library is available again and just order all of them.
Oh god, yes! Like
this chocolate bar has 57 reviews.
God, so good! It's so good.
What a time! All right.
Brought to you by Vosges Chocolate.
Delicious. Can't wait. All right. We're not a food podcast, though.
Not really.
We could be though.
We couldn't be. No. Mm-mm. You guys could be. You two could be a food podcast. I could not be a food podcast. I'm too picky.
Doesn't that mean you have discerned tastes?
It means I don't like things.
Tegan, I think if we had named this podcast 6 years ago, I Need Good Ramen or I'll Cry, you would be on the podcast.
Honestly, I would have been on that show. That would have been fun.
Yeah. It's a different show, but I think we'd all be on it.
Also, I'm going to do something a little mean-spirited. I apologize, but there was an establishment in my hometown called Res Ramen Ya Yeah, let me finish, okay? Red Ramen Ya is one of the most egregious ramen establishments that I've ever heard of in my entire fucking life. They charged me $14 for a ramen bowl with red onions and black olives in it.
What the fuck?
I don't know why the fuck they did this, but I'm glad that they're dead in the dirt and they no longer are in business. Goodbye forever. Fuck these clowns.
Why the fuck did they create an affront to God themselves?
Steaks, I don't know.
Jesus
They did it.
Christ.
And now they're gone. Now we're free.
Jesus. Look. Okay, look.
Look.
Listen.
Listen.
Okay?
Mhm.
If you choose to shake the pillars of heaven, make sure your voice is worth hearing.
Oh man, Brian's spitting today.
Quote. I want that on a poster. Hello?
Oh,
With just like the best bowl of ramen you've ever. No, I want it with the bowl of ramen with the red onions on it. Oh god, that's fucking nightmarish.
because the thing
Holy
is,
shit.
because here's the fucking nightmare truth. Because the thing is ramen is such a game of like temperature and speed and grace. Right. I have no doubt that there has been a piping hot, delicious bowl of ramen with those ingredients, but made by a motherfucking artist with a heart.
Right.
So don't fucking do it unless you've got the fucking game.
Yeah. Jesus. But I hated those clowns. And like when I had already moved by the time they ended up shutting down, but I saw that their page went down and they had to close their establishment. I'm like, good riddance.
Rip in peace, shitheads.
We're like, thank God.
Oh
man.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe you would create a literal affront to nature like that.
I tell you the fucking problem, Tegan, it's all these fucking corn places. People just start throwing corn in and they're like, whatever, and like so many of them got away with it.
They really did.
You can do corn and ramen. Like, I'm okay with that.
It's possible. And like there's tech for it. But like there are a lot of people who would just throw corn into it.
No, you can't just throw corn into it.
That's what he's saying. Like there was no consideration for like what that would do to the bowl. They're just like, we've seen corn in this before. Here's some corn. We got plenty of that shit. And it's just like
No. God damn it! I feel like
you can just throw corn on a salad and it'll work, though. I will say that
it's not a fucking salad.
It's not a salad.
No, it's not a salad. But I'm saying if you're gonna throw corn on something, you can throw it on a salad and it'll still work.
Oh my god!
Without any consideration. But don't get high on your horse because you threw corn in a salad once and it worked.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I know what you're saying, too.
Fucking red onion. What do you think this is, a deli?
God.
Are you gonna put some? Oh god, Rocky! Now I'm actually going down the fucking rabbit hole and making it work. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know, but like that's the thing. They weren't thinking as hard as you are right now about it, and they decided to make a business plan and get a loan and rent out a building so they could sell this to the general public. That's what I'm saying.
Because now I'm thinking about pickled fish in this bowl.
Okay, there wasn't fish in the bowl. But I understand. I know where your head's at. That
exactly, because if you've got red onion, you have pickled fish in the bowl. Now you're going someplace.
Right.
I don't like that already. That's gross.
Teeks
I don't like fish though. Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, Bryn. You get a little bit of sweet and sour.
When are we going to get the cooking show where all the judges are just regular people who are picky eaters? I want that cooking show so bad.
That's right. We've just got 3 people here who give a shit. Welcome.
Right. Just like, I want to be on that show and just be like, I'm disqualifying you because I saw you put sour cream in it and I don't like sour cream.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. It'd be amazing.
God, I'd have to hire a private eye to be on that show.
Oh, God.
What, just to like scope out what people don't like?
Yeah, like I'd have to find out who are the 3 dipshits they're playing this week. I know they already know who they are. Like, they're not gonna be camera ready without like a color test. I need to know. And my guy's gonna find it. And then I'll survive maybe the first round. Who knows? Okay, so that was a fun food interlude, but again, we're not actually a food podcast.
Maybe we are. I want to talk about what kind of podcast we are.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So I have a bullet point that I wanted to bring today, which kind of like
Mhm.
is kind of like a Brian in relation to the podcast bullet point.
Okay.
Okay.
Because one of the things I wanted to talk about this week was Harmontown.
Sure.
The film, the podcast, the concept. Because I wanted to talk about like the things I was like thinking about and feeling like when I like reached out to Rocky and Tegan in the first place, like at this point 6+ years ago. Jesus fucking Christ.
We're old.
We would have first graders. We would have first graders.
Oh,
The
yeah.
show is a first grader.
The show is a first grader. Fuck.
I hope we're in a good school district because, jeez.
Are we good parents? Are we good parents to Impossible Coin?
Honestly, no. I'm not going to lie to us. We've not done a great job parenting this podcast.
Sometimes we do. Like, I mean, like, I think that they won't be in therapy forever. But
Brian.
The bar is so low at that point.
the bar is so low. In therapy forever or not? But I watched Harmontown, which is a movie which is like terribly, terribly important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I relate a lot to Dan Harmon, which is probably really emotionally unhealthy.
Sure.
But like just like the approach he took to his podcast of just like absolute radical honesty is something that like I have avoided for a variety of different reasons over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that when I lost my job with PayPal, I just sat on it. I just sat on this show. And I think I waited until like I had a secure job until to be like, hey guys, I lost my job at PayPal. So like I didn't include the people who come along with us every week on that journey.
Sure.
I mean, I think that's fair.
No, Tegan, it is. And like I think each of the three of us can like decide where our bar is.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what my bar has been, and I know when I am the best on this show.
Mm-hmm.
And so then comes the next question, which is it important to me to be the best on this show? Or is it important to me to be serviceable? And I think it is important to me to be the best on the show, because when I am the best on the show, I'm authentic, I'm real, I'm making myself available as a person to our listeners. And I think that that's part. Okay, and here's a self-aggrandizing statement. I think that's part of what has made our part of what has made our podcast special is that like I just make myself entirely available as a person. Like I don't hold anything back. That like I think that's part of the charm I have to offer. And watching Harmontown recently with someone important to me reminded me of that. It is that like I enjoy the like radical, terrifying honesty as part of like podcasting. So, you know, first of all, I should say, like, I don't speak for Amazon, but if anybody who's listening to the show for any length of time, they fucking know that. But I don't speak for Amazon. Amazon speaks for Amazon. I don't speak for Amazon. I just happen to work at Amazon. And so something which has been important to me over the last several months has been Amazon's return to office order, which I've found personally terrifying because I'm currently agoraphobic and I haven't left my house since March 19th, 2020. You could fill in all the blanks of what that means. And also, I know that over the course of the last 6 years, you've heard peppered in mentions of Beth. They've existed. Or I was trying to think of the most prominent mention of Beth over the history of the show. And I think it's probably like, honey, what's a ratio, or what's getting ratioed. I think that's probably the most prominent mention of her in the history of the show. Am I wrong there?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Then Rocky, if I'm wrong, then please correct me.
I think there was an episode like in year 3 where she like sat down for like 5 minutes and talked to us. I don't think it was that.
Okay. All right. All right. Well then, fine. Okay. Then apparently Beth was on the show at some point, but whatever. I guess what I'm saying is that won't happen again. Hoyo! Or if it does happen again, it's because she requests it in the divorce proceedings and I somehow lose that bullet point.
Weird.
God.
But I don't see that happening. So, hey, podcast audience, I'm getting divorced, which is a thing I'm saying, point of fact, on the show, which I have not said before.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to go into the nitty-gritty details for 2 different reasons. One, and then I want you to know, podcast audience, I love you, but podcast audience, I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty details because that's none of your fucking business. 2, it's probably better for me if I don't. But I can tell you how I feel about it, which is that I think that I have, over the last 5.5 months, learned a great deal about myself and gotten to know myself a lot better and am happier now. But I don't thank her for it at all because she's a bad person. All right. That's all we got to say about it. Or at least that's all I got to say about it. Fuck, y'all can have anything to say about it. But like, I just want folks to know that it's a thing which is part of the background of the way I view the world, which is why it's worth mentioning. And like, since Harmontown was about like folks knowing everything about Dan Harmon when they listened to his podcast, like it felt important for folks to know that stuff is going on at work, which like profoundly upsets me day to day, and that I think about every day, and that I have this divorce thing going on.
Okay.
Is there anything that y'all feel I am leaving out, either about Amazon RTO or my divorce?
Think so?
It's fine.
No. God damn it, Rocky! Like I do not want to sound like a guy who eventually gets meats on his annual performance appraisal. If there's something I have left out, please say so.
I mean, I think there are things that you're choosing to omit, and so it's not my place to decide that they should be included. So I'm not going to.
Oh, well, okay, but Rocky, if you have a specific point, then feel free to like holler. And if we decide that, oh God, Brian really didn't want that specific point, we can edit it later. But so just let it fucking hang out and just go. Just fucking go.
No, thank you.
Oh, Rocky.
No, that's just how Rocky does. You have to respect it.
And I guess I do, but I guess that means that Rocky pisses all over my anxiety. So here we go.
No, he doesn't.
I don't
It's
do that.
fine.
Because he knows that all I'll do is think about that for the next 2 hours.
But you know what? No, I've done this before. No, thank you. I thought about it, and I was like, then it just becomes another thing that we talk about for 40 minutes. I don't want to talk about it for 40 minutes.
Rocky, how about this?
Okay.
How about this? Believe me when I say I have the discipline. We will not end up talking about it for 40 minutes. Uncork, and then please trust Brian. How about that? Rocky, please trust my therapy. How about that?
Yeah.
It's not even what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to think. Okay, you're worried about going back to work. You are getting divorced. And this is just stuff that's going on with Brian.
Right.
You mentioned your agoraphobia.
Yep.
I don't know. You've made a new community. You're getting into movies. Well, you've been into movies. You've talked about Void Video on the show before.
Yeah, but like, I guess we haven't really talked about how like how individually like I've been getting like a lot of like a lot of like me not falling apart over like the last like say 8 months has been not just film but also like building a relationship within like the film community.
Mm-hmm.
So like that yeah, you're right, Rocky. Like that's the thing that's worth mentioning. See, Rocky. Okay, so like yeah, film is terribly important to me. I haven't been watching a lot of wrestling, but not because I don't like wrestling. But the reason I haven't been watching wrestling is because I find the wrestling community exhausting.
Fair.
Yeah,
That's a fair assessment. That's a generous assessment.
Yeah. Wrestling itself is an intriguing and beautiful art, but like roughly 90% of the people who watch wrestling make my fucking teeth hurt. So get better wrestling, or I have to watch wrestling with none of you around. Let's see here. I made a Discord server, and the Discord server like makes me very, very happy. Because it's a place where like I can very, very like carefully curate who's around me. And like I've made this place where like everybody is like a positive impact on my mental health. And like there's like I know there's like nobody who's gonna act like a shit. And like it's been an enormous boon. So like love that. And like it's a place where it's not necessarily focused around like any one kind of like interest or activity. People are just there because they want to be around those people, which is a cool feeling. see here. And I guess I can say that like therapy is good. Therapy has really helped me understand a lot more about myself. I spent a lot of time like avoiding therapy when I was younger, and there's a lot of times in my life where I should have been seeking therapy. I should definitely have been in therapy when my mother died, but I didn't. So hooray! So now I am. And let's see here. And I'll just say like a bullet point exists just to put it on folks' radar, but they won't provide any details. We'll see if this meets Rocky standards. I'll just say this: I'm dating. How about that?
For sure.
Okay, Rocky, am I leaving out any bullet points at this point?
I think it's fine.
See, we didn't spend 40 minutes. Come on, man, fuck off. All right. I told you.
Yeah, it's because we spent 40 minutes on fucking figuring out how chocolate works on barbecue.
Jesus. No, honestly, like this. Full disclosure, it is Sunday, and the episode that should have gone up Wednesday still hasn't gone up because I'm so embarrassed with the quality of it. But I'll get it up after this.
No, we fixed it.
Yeah, did you listen to it?
Oh, it's dog shit. I did. It's terrible.
Okay.
It's the worst episode since our first year.
No, it's fine.
Oh, it eats 19 dicks.
We worked hard. I say
I don't know about you. I didn't work hard at all.
Rocky worked hard on making it.
He doesn't like it. It's fine. He doesn't like it.
Good. Yeah, it's fine.
Rocky worked hard. I didn't do shit.
You took a nap in the middle of it.
A little bit. But let's talk about things.
Who among us has not taken a nap on this show? It's me. I haven't taken a nap on this show.
No. I think it is very sincerely the first time. Like, I've been too high to do the show. I've been too drunk to do the show. I've been too sad to do the show. But like, I think it's the first time that I've been too tired to do the show. Mm-hmm. In previous times, I've been too tired to do the show. I've just not shown up, and it's been fine. But like this fucking show. But yeah, it's a terrible episode. But this one's not. I already like the vibes here. Like, welcome to the fucking party. We have a sponge roll.
I do want to again state for the record, I am the only one who has not at one point taken a nap while recording the show.
That is true. Like,
the record shall reflect.
And amazing. I would like to point out it did take 6 years for me to fall.
It did. That's true.
Okay. Thank you. I at least feel good about that.
The record has reflected both observations.
Okay, I acknowledge.
And Rocky has been putting in a lot more effort since the nap on the show.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Rocky has also put in a lot more effort since the time that he ordered food and decided to eat away from the microphone because he thought he could get away with it. Okay.
He says, "Kitchen on fire."
You remember that time?
That was fun.
Geez.
Were you here when Rocky set his kitchen on fire? Pepperidge Farm, remember?
Wait, that wasn't on the show. That was just a thing that happened in my apartment.
It happened like in the background of the show because you were like, "Hang on," and you like,
wait, what? Yeah, that did happen.
Actively cooking on the show, and you were just like, "Hang on, vamp," for a bit. We were like, "Okay," and you were like, "Sorry, I set my kitchen on fire."
It's fine. Yeah, that's
okay.
It
was great. Sometimes that kind of shit is good.
Okay, I'm gonna start pushing through this here list I got.
Okay.
Which is that, like, because of my crushing depression and because I hate everything. Mm-hmm. Well, I need to revise. I don't hate everything, but I was in a place where I didn't have like the tools to like navigate things that I wanted in like a way that was like helpful.
Mm-hmm. That happens.
And like, I haven't really wanted to play video games in over a year.
Yes.
And it's a thing that like Rocky and Tegan and I have like discussed at length, but I really reached a place where I was like at my emotional capacity with the video game industry. And it just because like I would fire up news sites and like news only seemed to come in two varieties. One, which was shameless regurgitation of marketing materials, or more material to contribute to the gross realization that capitalism is the worst thing ever. Or white supremacy, or the patriarchy. You take your fucking pick. The video game industry has been this like cudgel to beat me with the realization that like humanity is terrible. And there's no way to feel good about something that beats you with that realization with every waking moment, and then go like, well, I guess I'll just play a little Demon Throttle. Like it just doesn't work.
We had like a light conversation about it on the show, where you were asking how we continue to enjoy games, knowing that this is the industry that they've spawned from.
And I feel like that's probably like a bad way to go about it, Brian, because like the question isn't about like how Rocky or Tegan do it. The question is about how I do it. That's and like I needed to find a way to do it. I need to find I feel
like it was more of an advice-seeking question than a like let me copy your blueprint question.
That's fair. But like where I landed is that I love video games, and video games for me have been a thing which have been like emotionally helpful for years. But I just needed to find a way to relate to them while not discarding my ethics. So I think I've landed there, which is that like that I am not obligated to fucking dance, and like I am not a nickel that you I'm not a slot you put a nickel into to like get like the amusing rage. So, and I feel like I have for a while of the show reduced myself to a character, if that makes any sense. That I've been like, haha, I am amusing rage guy, haha, put a nickel in Brian, he'll be angry about capitalism. And so like it's kind of like made observing the industry and games like less fun for me, because like I feel like what I've had to do is union busting activity at company X. And like what I need to do is the thing where I do like a big sigh and I performatively yell and I get exhausted. And like doing that every time has like taken a toll. It's just like made games in general less fun for me. And so like I don't want that, because like I enjoy games. Like it has been a place for me for a long time, which has been like really, it has been like an emotional like refuge since I was young, and I want that back. Like I feel like I deserve that back. So what I'll say is this: is that like Impossible Coin will continue to be a place where we will discuss the news of the video game industry, but I'm finally going to follow the pattern that Rocky and Tegan have been for like the last upwards of a year, which is only talking about the news, which is of personal interest to them. I will talk about the news, which is of personal interest to me. And if that news happens to make me mad, then you'll get angry, Brian. If that news makes me happy, you'll get happy, Brian. If that news makes me curious research, Brian, then you get curious research, Brian. Or if it's in television, you'll get curious research and rage, Brian.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah. So, like, what I guess what I'm saying is that like I'm not going to put myself through the emotional ringer if I don't need to put myself through the emotional ringer. Like I'm going to allow myself to skip things. Like we don't need to cover every union vote. We don't need to cover every congressional action. We don't need to cover every stock buyback. Because the thing is like the truth is that people come to our podcast because they want the three of us. They don't come to this podcast because they want the news. If they just wanted the news, there are enormously more efficient resources for gathering it. Full stop. So that's my thought, is that like as soon as I don't feel obligated to be like this thing that spits rage, like I find my desire to play games coming back. Yeah.
Have to be the rage machine.
I don't.
Not a requirement.
I will rage when I want to rage.
Do it.
So let's see here. Let's see. I found a Steam Deck, y'all.
Where was it? I have to know.
The guest bedroom.
Oh, amazing. Never would have found it.
Yep. Same. But I have reason to clean that out right now. And
it was discovered while excavating.
Yes.
Guest bedroom.
Yes. So very, very excited. So I'm going to install some bullshit on my Steam Deck looking forward to fucking getting in there. Also, this means that like I'm going to play some Vampire Survivors on proper equipment because my phone is not quite right. But yeah, fucking Steam Deck, yo. Like, I mean, I know it'll take a while to like install all the updates that need to be on it, but like,
it really won't.
It's gonna be so fast, you're actually not gonna notice.
Yeah, and the thing is that like I know that the smoke on the street is that currently the best console owning experience is owning a Steam Deck. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to fucking getting in there and playing some Hitman from the comfort of my bed. Oh,
I'm excited for you for that.
yeah.
Like for that alone.
Bedtime Hitman? Like,
bedtime Hitman!
God, like, y'all know how I love the fucking Hitman. Like, oh, man.
What kind of shenanigans will you get up to in the middle of the night?
I will launch a dude into fucking space because he steps on an explosive, and I will hit it with my fucking silver baller.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
I'm going to give him a little launchy, Tegan.
That sounds like a blast. Haha, get it. It's a joke.
Team Rocket blasting off again.
Yeah, exactly. That's the vibe.
That's the fucking vibe. It is. Which of course like leads to like the idea of Nintendo themed contracts, which are easily possible in the map Sapienza, where there are two different plumbers who are in the level. One of them has a distinct red and blue costume. The other one has a distinct green and blue costume. So I think that is a possibility.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I guess like maybe the vibe would be, let's see here, kill somebody with fire. So like a fire flower. So like you got like a fire death. Like, okay, like what if you were making a Hitman contract and you wanted to make it like properly like Mario themed, what kind of deaths would you want in it? And I'll tell you if they're compatible with Hitman.
Is there a sledgehammer on the map?
There is, but the one thing which is unfortunate is that blunt-edged weapons only incapacitate; they do not kill.
So incapacitate someone with a sledgehammer and steal their iconic red or green plumber outfit. While in that plumber outfit, kill someone with fire.
Okay, can definitely be done. Okay.
Can you? Is there like a vacuum cleaner I could trap someone with?
No.
Damn. That would have been good. Can you scare someone to death?
Unfortunately, not on this particular level. The level where the plumber costume is available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a scythe?
Bad news. Again, there is a scythe, but not on this level.
Reap the soul of the green plumber. Just like in the Smash Brothers trailer. Y'all remember when Luigi died?
It was Mario.
Fucking wild.
Do you kill the green plumber while dressed in the red plumber outfit? That is a question.
No. You'd never do that. Mario and Luigi would not kill each other.
Okay.
You could forcibly feed. Is there a way to trick the plumbers into doing drugs? Could you get them some mushrooms?
I could give them poisoned chewing gum.
Okay. That would work.
Okay. So
there
it
are
sounds
poison mushrooms, so that would work.
So it sounds like our first deaths on the level are Mario and Luigi themselves. Which are Luigi. Yeah, who are going to be killed with poisoned gum. And then I would need a like, do I want to wear the Mario outfit or do I want to wear the Luigi outfit? Or do I do one with wearing each different outfit?
Probably.
Okay, all right. So Mario outfit, I feel like the person I want to kill with fire is there's a guy who just sits in his like attic apartment above the church smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to kill that guy with fire.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Also, I could kill a priest with fire, which also sounds like a good time. I could do that in the Luigi outfit.
Okay.
Okay, so let me ask. Priest or street clown?
Street
with
clown.
Okay.
Street clown.
All right. Then kill that street clown. Good times, good times.
Nice. This is going to be a blast. I can't wait for you to come back and report on how your murdering went.
So what I will do is I will make the contract. And once we have the contract, we will make the contract available on this show, in the show doc. So that way anybody who plays Hitman on the PC will be able to enjoy the contract.
Ooh, okay.
There it is.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Oh. I also pre-ordered a video game for the first time in like at least 2 years.
What video game did you pre-order?
The Legend of the Zeldas.
The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
That's the one.
I am gonna go so hard on that game.
Me
Can't wait.
too.
I'm gonna lose my absolute shit. I can't wait. I'm gonna become insufferable. Unfollow me right now. That's all I'm going to talk about.
Tegan, it's fine. It's fine.
It's gonna be so good. Listen, remember when Breath of the Wild came out and I talked about nothing but Breath of the Wild for like 6 months? That's gonna happen again. I just want everyone to be aware of it. I will not shut up. By my silence, actually.
Do you remember how like the Switch came out like when we were like a 2-week-old podcast?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, Switch release special.
Mm-hmm. That was a good time.
There's still no Switch 2, everybody.
There is still no Switch 2! I love being right. I love being right. I'm so right. God, I've never been more right in my life.
Jesus, Tegan. Jesus.
I'm so right. I have been so big-brained about this upcoming Zelda game. It's nightmarish, actually.
How do you feel about the timeline suddenly becoming a circle?
I had a dream that that Aonuma heard me talking about my Tears of the Kingdom predictions and flew out from Japan to be like, hey, how the fuck did you know all that stuff? It was a great time. God, I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
In the stream, were you still in Ohio?
Yeah, in the stream, I was still in Ohio. He flew out to me. Crazy. I did not fly to Japan. He flew to Ohio and was like, "Hey, how'd you figure that out?
Did he fly?
Figure that out?
Did he fly private or did he fly commercial?
I don't know. I just knew he arrived.
Okay.
Specifically to discuss The Legend of Zelda with me.
Okay, all right. So I also want to talk about Hearthstone.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
What's
a
up
new
with Hearthstone?
So like a new expansion came out, the year rolled over, and basically I only kind of care, which is weird because like I find my overall interest in video games rising, but my interest in Hearthstone decreasing. And maybe it's because like there was a withered place in my heart for games and just Hearthstone occupied all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I log into Hearthstone to play now and I'm just like, okay, all right, this is fine. Okay.
Right.
Right. Like I've just barely gotten out of Copper this month. Not because I'm bad at it, just because I haven't like played a lot of Hearthstone. I'm like, okay, I'm out of Copper. That's fine. That's cool.
This is good enough, I guess.
Yeah. I've earned the card back for the month. That's enough. I got the card back. Cool. And like I don't see like the delivery of a daily by the game as like an imperative. Like I'm I'm not like, yes, daddy video game, I will do your daily. I just like, I'm like, oh, you got a daily? That's nice. Good for you. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't.
Mm-hmm. We'll find out together.
That's right. So like, it's like Hearthstone has felt less urgent, but like I've found myself like willing to reconnect with games in general by backing away from Hearthstone.
Interesting.
And I wonder how many people's relationship with like their cigarette game is that it's like the thing that just like occupies all of their emotional capacity for games and they don't even know it.
Oh, sounds pretty mainstream. Like,
I feel like some people know it.
So yeah, I mean, like I'll say this about Hearthstone, like it's fine right now. I do think that like the sideboards are probably for the existing player base too complicated for them. But like
wait, hold on. Tell me about these sideboards.
Okay. So there are currently cards that you can add to your deck, and those cards are associated with sideboards. And so when you play them, a battle cry triggers, which allows you to, like either a battle cry or a death rattle trigger. And when that battle cry or death rattle triggers, you're presented with a discover list of 3 cards. And you are asked to select one from the 3 cards. You'll get like that one popped into your hand. So like when you're building your deck of 30 cards, you also have to design a sideboard, which is contingent upon this one card being played. And I've seen people go, like, why is my deck 33 cards? I'm like, your deck is at 33 cards because there aren't 33 cards in your deck. And so if you never draw the one card, then it doesn't trigger the effect that this card has. And so like these like contingent sideboards are like clearly confusing people.
Okay, so now I have a follow-up question, Brian.
Sure.
How long before Hearthstone becomes Master Duel?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, it feels like it's on a pretty tight like deadline to do so. Like, it feels like it'll be Master Duel by the end of the year, honestly.
There it is. I was like, Hearthstone's getting synchro summons? Oh no, that's pretty.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry, Brian. I understand why you're less interested in Hearthstone now. You don't want to play a one-player game. That makes sense.
Oh God,
I totally get it.
And they were already there with the fucking quest. I'll tell you what. like my favorite quest and my least favorite quest, I mean, was the rogue quest, where the rogues didn't even have to finish their quest to do okay. Or it's like they just had to get like 2/3 of the way through their quest and they were fine. Yeah, like so much of Hearthstone now just feels like 2 jackoffs playing solitaire against each other. And I'm not interested in that. Like, the thing about CCG is that like compels me is the interactivity. Like I want to play against someone. If I wanted to play with myself, I would go on Pornhub. So there we go. Like, come on, fuckers. Like, design interactivity into your game. Watched a movie called Shoot to Marry. Wanted to shout out Shoot to Marry. This movie's fucking wild. It's this weird documentary by this dude who like just got dumped. And so he's like, his whole idea is that he's going to make a documentary as a pretext for meeting women. So like he contacts women and is like, I'm making a documentary about women. And then they like show up because he's got a camera. Like that, and like it if your question is it as sociopathic as it sounds, the answer is yes. And like in every possible scene, he reveals that he doesn't understand how human emotions work, which maybe makes the resolution of the film all the more horrifying, which is where he finally finds someone to marry him. But like, I watched this because I had watched a previous documentary directed by the same guy called Camp Hollywood, which was about how he had lived in this like hotel in Hollywood for like 18 months and been like a total fuck off. And in that documentary, he like would manage to do stuff like show up on like women's front doorsteps and be like, hey, like want to hang out? And I'd be like, what are you doing, dude? What is hanging out with her have to do with your movie right now? The answer was inevitably nothing. It was just that he was a scumbag and a horny scumbag and wanted to like use a camera as a pretext for social engagement. And like, so Shoot to Marry appeared to be like this inclination turned into a full-length film. And I was like, is this nightmare as entertaining as it sounds like it could be? And it is. And so like I'm glad he's currently off the market and so now no longer terrifying people. So shout outs to Steve Markle. Thanks for currently being the creepiest guy in Toronto. But yeah, like I think it's worth folks' time, and also like if you're not inclined to blow money on it, and I certainly understand why, it's available to stream for free on Tubi. And let's see here. Also, I've rewatched Pleasure a couple times recently, and I want to like recommend that. Like for as long as it's available on like Paramount Plus / Showtime. Great film. One of the strongest indictments of capitalism I've seen in a long time. My most recent watch through the film was designed to create a lookbook of the eye makeup of the central character. And even watching the film under these like very, very like specific and focused conditions, it was still just like one of the most compelling things I've seen in a long time. So strongly recommend folks watch Pleasure. Which I guess brings us to fucking Twitter bullshit. Jesus Christ. Twitter's a joke place at this point, isn't it? Like it's just like a...
It's been a joke place the whole time.
Like even with all the bullshit going on, my Twitter experience has remarkably not changed a lot. I'm still seeing like all the artists I follow and stuff, so I don't know.
Okay. Rocky, how's your Twitter experience?
I mean, I have different people to laugh at now, so that's cool, I guess. Also, Drill is the hero that we all deserve. Drill's actually the best. I love that guy.
What's Drill doing?
So you know how Elon Musk wanted to get like all the verified users to start paying, and a lot of them just straight up said no, and then a bunch of other people who weren't verified decided to pay for verification, so they got it. So they kind of like had a shift in those populations. Not as much, obviously. Most of the people who were verified absolutely did not pay, and the people that paid for verification did not replace them. But also, now that like once he forcibly turned off verification, except for those who were actively subscribed, people started just outright blocking all the people who paid for Twitter Blue, and thus limiting their reach, which is the opposite of what they paid for. And so to counteract this, Elon Musk has had Twitter re-verify all Twitter accounts above 1 million followers against their will, and making them look like they've paid for Twitter Blue.
Oh God.
So Drill, who has like an account that's like maybe like 1.5 million followers or something, has been changing his display name on Twitter, which removes verification. And it looks like they have to manually re-add the verification checkmark. So they keep adding the checkmark, and he keeps like shit posting and changing his display name in response. And so they've kind of just been in this catch-22 for the past 48 hours now.
Oh my God. What a time.
Yeah, Drill rocks. Drill's great. Also, he's been like, when they put the checkmark on him, he started like tweeting like a shrill, but like as a joke. Hold on. I don't know if we've ever read Drill tweets on this.
We have. This is not the first time we've been.
Okay. But my favorite tweet thread that he put, where he says, "Now that I have the baneful blue mark, I understand the pain I've wrought. I was wrong to torment Dogcoin guys. I'm jealous of their millions. And then
Million is possessive, by the way, not plural.
yeah,
I see. Okay.
And then the other one was building a pressurized 3,000-mile long tube across the desert instead of a normal train is actually a really good idea. Always has been.
Oh no!
You can disagree. Wildly misspelled with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's plural politics, while still hanging out with them in photographs. Period. It's totally fine.
Oh my god! What a great use of your platform! Holy shit!
Yeah, Drill's been fucking around. It's kind of great.
I forgot the word "use" for a second there. Sorry.
Oh,
Brain
man.
just not working. That's all right.
Oh man, actually, there's a dual tweet for that. Scientology brain, Pate huffing used car dealer brain, pillhead grandma brain, shit stain Herman Miller brain. Hashtag block the blue checks.
Oh my god! Yep, that's true.
And the tweet in question features a toilet bowl full of blue water with a check mark in the middle of the blue water.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, Drill's having a good time. Shout outs to Drill.
Yeah.
Glad you're having fun, Drill, wherever you are.
And when this all started to happen, like when Elon bought Twitter, he changed his pinned tweet to a at this point, what now, 15-year-old tweet that just simply says no.
In lowercase.
Just no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God, I love Drill. So good.
Yeah, Drill's
I realize that makes me sound like some kind of fucking grandma. Like, I love the Drill. He's so funny. But like, I love the Drill. He's so funny. But God, yeah, like, I think my favorite fucking exchange on Twitter in the last week features noted popular author Stephen King and billionaire shitbag Elon Musk. Where like Stephen King is like, I did not pay for Twitter Blue. I do not want Twitter Blue. I don't know why I have a check mark. Please fucking no. At which point Elon Musk rides in and goes, Namaste. Like, Namaste? Namaste? What are you fucking talking about, you goon? Like, but like it has just been the most amazing case of like, 10th graders who are angry that nobody will hang out with them, just like chase all the kids who hang out from under the bleachers away, and now they're under the bleachers and they're wondering why under the bleachers still isn't cool. They're like, oh, like now we're under the bleachers, so why aren't we cool? Like it's you're not cool because you're fucking losers who believe weird shit. Like that's it. Like that's it. Like oh God, these people. Like I saw a tweet which really summarized the current state of Twitter, which is like, no faster way to discover that an account is a piece of shit than user picture of a piece of classic Greek sculpture plus Twitter blue check mark. Like that, just like that's it. That's the fucking cheat code right there.
Actually, I saw something the other day that was pretty interesting, which is how a lot of these like classical dudes are like, why can't we go back to the time when like art was like, great or whatever, and they point to sculptures and shit. But like sculptures are really expensive to like produce and like make, and they're really time intensive. And the reason like artists were able to make them in the first place because they were able to be career artists. They were able to finance their lives on the art that they're making. But it looks like, with all the stuff like AI art and these NFT bros, they've been actively destroying that future, and like they don't understand that they're doing it. It's big wild.
Yep.
I did not understand that though.
They're dumb, Teeks. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They're dumb as shit.
It is simply that they are stupid.
My favorite one is there's this like sculpture that all of these idiots like, where it's of like this like chick with a huge rack, right? And she's wearing like a peasant blouse.
Like men could never carve this or whatever.
Yeah, and they're like this is an act of worship. This is an act of adoration. This is clearly a piece of classic sculpture. And it's like, this is 3 years old. The artist is a Chinese woman, you fucking nitwit. Like,
yeah.
Dude, I know the one you're talking about now.
Yeah.
it's just like these fucking guys where they're just like, this gets me hard, so it has to be a white guy that has to be 80 years old. Like, amazing. Fucking, like, this is how they end up buying fake Bud Light. This is how they end up buying fake Bud Light. Like, anybody who might be listening to this sipping fake Bud Light, we don't want you here. I don't care if you contribute to our overall numbers. I don't want you here. If you're currently drinking fake Bud Light thinking about how white guys make the best sculptures, please go to hell and do not listen to this podcast. Do not need your numbers. Fuck. What's the deal with Toastmasters?
What is Toastmasters? Can we start with that? What the fuck is Toastmasters?
Well, Webster's dictionary defines Toastmasters as, which is the thing you would learn not to say at Toastmasters and Toastmasters.
I mean, okay, sure.
Like, wait a minute, why are we talking about Toastmasters? Like, there was a thing that happened earlier.
Yeah, I don't know what Toastmasters is. And you said, I'm going to put this in the banter. And so I'm like, okay, here we are.
Oh, no, and it was related to a thing going on with Rocky, but that it's on the down low, so we won't. So anyway, yeah, shout out to Toastmasters. Donate to Toast. Wait, I don't think they're a thing that solicits donations.
What is Toastmasters? I don't know what it is.
Jesus. All right, so Tegan, like, let's say you wanted to get good at public speaking, right?
Uh-huh.
You would join Toastmasters.
What does Toastmasters do to accomplish that goal?
They're like a club where you get together and give speeches to one another.
I can do that at home.
Yeah.
Well, who the fuck are you going to talk to at home, Tegan?
You two clowns.
She's got to
We're
stay
like-
on brand.
We're
We
like
do
two
it
people.
every other Sunday.
All right, fair enough. What's going on with you shitheads?
Wait, you were going to tell us anything else about Toastmasters? I'm just as confused as when I got here.
So am I, Rocky.
What a great time we're
Okay.
having here on Impossible Coin.
Vote now on your phones. Fuck.
Ostensibly about video games. Jesus
Allegedly.
Christ.
We're gonna pour mole sauce all over Toastmasters.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Take it, talk
Anyway,
about things. Anyway,
yeah,
just
right.
fucking rescue us, please.
I've played a lot of video games.
No,
and by
you
a lot,
haven't.
I mean
you-
two.
Oh, Jesus.
Played a lot of two video games though, okay? Let's
Mhm.
be considerate of the time I have invested in both Breath of the Wild and Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores.
Mm-hmm.
I streamed like 4 times this week or something. Maybe 3.
That
3
sounds
or 4
about right.
times this week. So, man. In Breath of the Wild, we've completed 2 Champions Trials, and we're on to the last 2 for the DLC. We're having lots of fun. I'm having lots of fun. We're seeing all the little, all the very cute vignettes from when the champions were alive. So we have Rivali left and Urbosa. Thrilled. We're gonna finish Urbosa this week for sure. I know that. I have full confidence in that. Maybe not Rivali, only because I'm still doing my challenge where I don't teleport anywhere in Breath of the Wild. I only walk.
Mm-hmm.
Which is proving both at this point like kind of annoying and also very like beneficial to the Korok hunting going on, even though I've only found 192 Koroks.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe there are 900. Like, I've seen the map. I've seen the full map of all the Koroks, and like, I cannot believe that there are actually that many there. You know? Like, I have a list of where every single one is, and I can't believe that they're all there.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, and the thing is, like, right, okay, so in Genshin Impact simultaneously, which also had a new Sumeru update come out, and I haven't done the update story yet, but I'm gonna do it this week, so I'll be able to talk about it next time. In Sumeru, they had, like, totally not Koroks called Aranara. They still have them. And there are 900 of those little shits, too! And they're all over Sumeru! They're all over! Why? Why? Like, you copied so many things from Breath of the Wild. Why did you also copy that? There are so many. Buddy, I don't need to find them all. They give you cute, like, little cute things, though. Usually it's just, like, cabbages and stuff. But sometimes they give you, like, gold, and sometimes they give you, like, artifacts that you can use to upgrade other artifacts. So, like, I guess in that sense, they have more of a point than there being 900 Korok, because, like, you don't even use all the Korok seeds to upgrade your whole equipment. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah. It's too many. Get rid of anything is too fucking many.
I mean, it does seem like a lot.
I'm never going to collect them all. Like, I understand this. I'm never going to collect them all, but I might make it so that after we clear Breath of the Wild and all the DLC, that if I don't feel like doing a big stream, like, if I don't feel like continuing whatever game I'm playing, I might just be like, today we're Korok hunting. I don't care.
Okay.
Like, God, there are so many. There's no need for that many. Oh, whatever. It's fine. What is the thing? Are there gonna be... Am I gonna have to hunt 900 Koroks again in Tears of the Kingdom? I hope not. I really hope not.
I mean, maybe.
No, I want to hide something else.
Hide something else.
Right? You know what they could bring back? They could bring back the Minish. They could bring back the Pickery. And we could do fucking Keystone trading again. God. I gotta do that. I gotta play more Zelda games on stream. I might play more I might just replay fucking Minish Cap. God, what a good game.
Actually, I've never played Minish Cap.
You can meet my boy Vadi.
Word.
Vadi's my favorite villain.
But I've met Vadi, but like in Ford Swords Adventures.
Well, yeah. So you haven't met Vadi then. You've met the evil wind sorcerer. You haven't met the Pickery.
No, that's true.
There's a difference. Anyway. Yeah. This is very good. Anyway, we'll get there. I need to... God, I should redo the timeline conversation before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Maybe I should do it after Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. Vote now on your phones. Before or after? Tell me quickly, because Tears of the Kingdom is coming.
Maybe we'll make like a poll or something.
Yeah, and Friday I get to pick up my new Switch. My brand new Switch. Because I pre-ordered the Legend of Zelda OLED edition for the Zelda Switch. And it's going to be beautiful. And I'm going to post a picture of it online. And it's going to be beautiful. I'm so excited. It's going to be great.
I remember thinking about getting an OLED. I forgot there was something I wanted to play that was going to look really good on it, but I can't remember.
Is it Monster Hunter?
No, Monster Hunter doesn't use like the bright, like vibrant colors as much. They use some metallics and stuff, but there was something with like a lot more like neon and stuff in it that I was thinking about. I can't remember.
You mean like Splatoon?
Maybe Splatoon. I think Splatoon looked great on OLED.
Mm-hmm. You should find the Splatoon OLED one. That thing's sick.
Maybe.
That thing got the best paint job. God, I'm jealous. But I'm getting the Zelda one. I can't be mad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I have to spend some actual time trying to locate the Midna Wolf Link amiibo. It is in my house somewhere. I know it's here. I just don't know where it is. It's in a box somewhere from moving, but I have to find it before Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom comes out, so I can get all the stuff from it. But yeah, that's what that is. It's great. And now, oh my god. So the Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores DLC came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's been a blast. Brian, do you remember when I was telling you about the new race, like some of the new races that they introduced in the or I guess new tribes that they introduced in Forbidden West, and the Quen, whose entire like tribal structure is based on like their chief, instead of being called like a chief or a head or whatever, it's the CEO. Because they worship the ancestors, which are all the like powerful billionaires from the past. Do you remember that?
I somehow hadn't managed to forget, and so I am now less happy, but that works out.
No, you need to be more happy, because let me tell you what. So we've met a second tribe of Quen, who were separated from the tribe that we met in the regular game. And this second tribe of Quen, They have like quality control people. They have like IT security people. Oh my god, it's so funny. And they call them like those kinds of names, like QA and like that kind of shit. And it's so funny because what they do is they like police the other people. The cops.
It's really just straight up like corporation as country.
Oh my god, it is corporation as country, and it's so funny. The entire thing, every time I hear them go like, well, we have to talk to the control officer about it, it just makes me laugh so hard. Because like those are the same people I have to talk to like for my regular job, and it's like, oh well, we have to talk to, you know, IT development to get that going. And I'm just like, sure we do.
Oh my god.
We have to talk to the project managers so they can navigate us through this journey. Oh god, it's so great. I love it so much. So much. The Quen are so funny.
Is that a real sentence? We have to talk to the project manager so that they can guide us through this journey?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Those things fucking... Oh god, it's so funny. It makes me laugh so hard. But there's like active volcanoes outside of the Hollywood... And wait, I have to tell you. Okay, do you know... Brian, listen to me. You know of movie theaters that exist in LA, right?
Yes.
Correct? Okay. Do you recognize... I'm gonna send you a picture of a fucking theater. I'm gonna commit crimes because Rocky did not know what I was talking about.
Still don't.
Oh my god. I am gonna ask you, do you know what this theater is? As soon as I send you the thing! There you are. I'm sending it to you on Discord. I'm sending it to you directly on Discord. I have sent you a picture directly to your DMs on Discord.
Oh yeah, that's Man's Chinese.
Yes, okay, thank you. It's in the ruins. It's part of the ruins that I'm exploring. And I was like, I know this movie theater. And you know this movie theater, Rocky. And Rocky was like, I've never seen that theater before in my life.
No, it's Man's Chinese. Everybody knows Man's Chinese.
I told you that. I knew it.
I mean, I didn't doubt that you knew it. I didn't question that. I just said I didn't know it. That's all I said.
I saw it, and I was like, everyone knows this fucking theater. There's no way you don't know this theater. And Rocky was like,
I don't know this theater. That's what I said.
And I don't know how you don't know this theater when I know nothing about movies and I know this theater.
When was the first time you saw that theater, Teeks?
In a movie.
Which
actually probably on E.
I mean, it is a cultural landmark. There are so much footage of like celebrities putting their hands in like wet cement there, and
cool.
Yeah, it's that place.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
God,
it is.
I got so excited and I lost my shit on stream, and I was like, I know what this is. I know where this is. Like, this is a thing. It's a movie thing, and I recognize it.
I have been to see a movie at that theater.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What'd you see?
Yeah. Constantine with Keanu Reeves.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Well, I have terrible news for you, Brian. It is currently completely surrounded by angry hippopotamus machines.
Jesus Christ.
And they want to kill me really badly.
I hope they don't do that.
I also hope they don't do that because I have to explore the inside because there is something there. Something exciting. I don't know what it is. There's just a question mark there. But I can't wait to see it. I'm going to go exploring as soon as I can. This game is so fun. Horizon is such a fun world to like run around in.
Word.
And like right now, apparently, people are review bombing the DLC, and I don't get it.
Well, I mean, I thought they were just homophobes.
Oh yeah, that too. And that's probably mostly it. But like, it's such a good game. It's such a fun game.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if most of those people who are review bombing it actually played it. I think they just saw an image of Aloy kissing a woman, and they were really mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
So they decided to try to yell about it on the internet.
They're wrong.
Well, yeah, of course.
They're fundamentally incorrect. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to get to that part. I'm so pumped.
Love winning.
God, I love this game. I love it so much. I can't wait for the third one. I'm really sad that the Call of the Mountain is on PlayStation VR only. Alex has like a regular VR headset. I don't know what brand it is. But when it in, a year and a half or whatever, when it comes out on PC, we're gonna buy it, and I'm not gonna be able to stream it because I don't know how to stream it, but I'm gonna play it at least.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to use the PNG tuber, I think.
I could theoretically use the PNG tuber if I could get the like a microphone to the headset, because it's just based on sound.
Oh yeah, that's right, flaps.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do like if I had like a live 2D person, it wouldn't work.
Right.
Because that requires camera. But yeah. God, it's so good. So many good video games. And like in addition to those, I have managed to secure some fun pre-orders for myself for later this year. I got myself a copy of The Story of Seasons Wonderful Life coming.
Okay.
Which is the GameCube one that's being re-released. And in the meantime, I think I'm definitely going to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advanced Zeldas on stream. Probably not until after Tears of the Kingdom comes out, though, because that's gonna be it. You will not be able to pay me to shut up about that game. There is no amount of money in the world. No, there is a very high dollar amount to get me to shut the fuck up about Tears of the Kingdom. And it's not gonna be obtainable.
No one's gonna pay her that amount of money.
No one's gonna pay me that amount of money. I think people would pay me more money to break that and to just word vomit about Tears of the Kingdom.
Tegan, what's the number? What's the number?
For $10,000, I will shut up about Tears of the Kingdom.
Really, that high?
Yeah, but for any other amount of money, I will start talking about it again.
So, like, if someone gives you $10,000 to shut up about it, if someone gives you $1 to talk about it again, you will talk about it again.
I'll talk about it again for a package of cookies mailed to my house,
So how long does the person get for No Tears of the Kingdom for their money?
Until someone else pays me.
Wow. So there's no real guarantees there at all.
Yeah, there's no guarantees, and also there's no refunds. What I will do for that person is I will block them from my social media so they don't have to see me talking about it. For $10,000, I will block you.
Oh my god.
God, I can't wait. There's so many good games. And also, Jedi Survivor is coming out. The next Star Wars game. That comes out the same day, which is this upcoming Friday. So it'll be out by the time this episode releases. That episode, I'm gonna be picking that up too. I won't be playing it. Alex will be playing it, but I will be watching him play it. So I'm gonna have lots of opinions on a Star War, which is a thing that I often have opinions about, despite knowing nothing. I don't know a lot about a Star War. I can recognize a Star War and separate it from a Star Trek,
Okay.
But I don't know what happened in Star Wars. I know what happened in Star Wars. I saw every movie. I don't know I can't tell you what happened in Star Wars or who was where.
Can you tell me one event that happened in the Star War? Just one.
Yeah, I can tell you one. Darth Vader and Luke are in a cylinder thing, and Darth Vader goes, "I am your father," and Luke goes,
You just kind of cut out there. Okay.
Yeah. He says no, but I screamed, so Discord censored me, as is their right.
Oh my god, fucking Discord.
But yeah, that happened at a Star. What movie was that? Was Darth Vader the ultimate bad guy in that movie?
Vote now on your phones.
The scariest villain in Star Wars is the guy with the red face paint, the red and black face paint, Darth Maul. I don't know what movie he's in. He scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Darth Maul's a little kitty cat. He got cooked in 3 seconds. What are you talking about?
I don't fucking know. He scared the bejesus out of me.
He got bodied for free. And he was supposed to be a badass. Yeah, he was supposed to be a badass, and he got cooked.
Okay. Sure.
Darth Maul. What a
I feel like
dumbass.
my relationship with the Star Wars franchise is the same as my relationship with the Lord of the Rings franchise. Like,
Okay.
it's something I could definitely enjoy if I could, like, figure out what the fuck happened.
Oh, you don't do the annual like rewatch of the 3 movies.
I saw all 3 director's cuts of Lord of the Rings back to back in, like, 2 days. Like, over 2 days. I have no idea what happened in any of them. There's a lot of walking. Legolas is cool because he reminds me of Link. That's it. That's what I got.
Oh man.
Apparently, I liked the character all the ladies like. So that just means we all have excellent taste.
I guess that's one way to slice it. Yeah. Oh man. I mean,
Yes,
Lord of
we're
the Rings
blessed.
is cool.
Mm-hmm. Lord of the Rings is something. Rocky playing other games though. Good games.
I mean, I do be playing some video games. I think my favorite game that I've played recently is World Fighting Soccer 22, which is a like $2 indie made dumbass fighting game that's like scaled around soccer. There's various teams. You're supposed to be doing like the World Cup, but it's all like hype based. Like the fucking like announcers are like they like shake their heads when they say some shit or whatever. I feel like it captures like the energy of like high energy soccer. And like you just kind of run on like a left to right, like a 2D space, passing the ball and try to get into the goal, but you can like jump in like air dash and like dive kick and everything has flames on it. It's a great time. I like it a lot.
Sick as hell.
Yeah. Actually, I meant to put a Steam link in here, so I'll do that before like the patrons look at it, so you can watch the trailer and everything. I've also
so you can decide for yourself.
Oh, it's not gonna be much of a decision. Like anyone that looks at this is like, "Whoa, this looks sick as hell." Like, why don't I give them the $3 to play this, and then you do, and then you'll thank me for it, I guess. Well, that's the way I see it going. Fucking.
That sounds about right.
This fucking dumbass video game. I love it. Oh my god. Also, man, the only thing is that I really want to play this in local multiplayer, but like only with like a select group of people. Like I want to have like a personal like invitation only tournament where we just sit down and play World Fighting Soccer 22 and just scream about how wacky it is. It's so, man, I'm so excited. But we'll get there in the future someday. Who knows? I've also finished my run of Terra Nil. I have completely terraformed the planet that I was on, and after like spending some time with the game, I like it a lot. It is a very good small experience. It's not like a sprawling like city builder that has hundreds of levels and it's going to be the video game that you play for the next 3 years. It has 8 levels. That's it. It's 8 levels. And you just spend your time just terraforming a little bit. You restore the wilderness, you restore the climate, and then like it all comes together at once. I think it has a lot in common with, say, like Okami, where once you like get to a tipping point, like everything just starts to click and it makes sense. Until then, everything just looks kind of bleak. It looks kind of rough. But I do like, despite how like, you know, resource intensive it is, that everything is like animated no matter how small. So you'll have like little birds or little like frogs hopping around, and like they're like individually animated. They have their own like paths. They're not like repeating animations. They just kind of explore the wilderness that way. I think that's really sick. It's a very good little video game. I had a great time playing it. I've been looking forward to it for 2 years, and I feel satisfied in my purchase.
It's one of those games that I feel like respects the amount of time it wants to spend with you.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like Unpacking did that as well.
Yeah, it was like, this is the story. This is what we're here for. I hope you enjoy it.
And once the story is through, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
T, you say you don't want to jump into 20 hay bales because there are 20 hay bales?
No.
Okay.
No.
But what if you have to climb on top of a really tall thing and then just jump into, like, you can't just jump in the hay bale from the bottom. Do you like that?
No, not really.
Do you like
I mean, like, I don't feel like it's it's different when like something is like building to something else, I feel like, but like just like achievements for the sake of achievements doesn't do anything.
What about solving 900 puzzles to get a statue of a piece of shit?
No. I mean, if the puzzles are good. If the puzzles are good, then they're rewarding in their own right, and I would solve them anyway.
Okay, well then how about the level of puzzles you can expect from finding a Korok 900 times?
No, thank you.
This episode brought to you by Finding Koroks. Do it just because it's in the game. Finding Koroks.
Finding Koroks. Similar to Finding Aranara, but without, like, the unique dialogue.
Yeah. One thing that I thought was going to be more of a slog, but turned out not to be, was Octopath Traveler 2. Like, at first I thought, like, I think the beginning is slow, as are, like, most JRPGs, honestly. But I think it really kind of, like, bloomed into its own as I get closer to, like, the ending. Like, I've been working through, like, the Chapter 2s and Chapter 3s, and, like, I'm like enjoying just like experimenting with stuff like while I'm like grinding for levels and shit. And there's a lot of like little dungeons that are like off the beaten path, so it's like definitely meant for you to just kind of walk around and do stuff. And I'm rounding out like the end of like the characters' journeys, which will like basically set me up so I can go after like the true ending where like all 8 characters like basically get to chime in. I do wish that it was kind of more like that from the beginning, that like the cast of characters fit in like more like a cast of characters as opposed to just like 8 unique stories. Or rather, I wish like the other characters had a bit more going on in the 8 unique stories. But I understand why they're all like OT ones. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to the end of it. Like I'm going to very much enjoy all the chapter 4s because I think they're well written and the drama has been like brought to a pitch that I hope leads to a satisfying conclusion for most of them. Like I think there may be like 3 out of the 8 that may not go the way I want it to, but who knows? I'll find out next week.
Do you think they will be able to make another one?
3?
Do you think there'll be like an Octopath Traveler 3?
I think the game will probably get another chance. I don't know how well it's sold so far, but even like with the middling response of like Octopath Traveler, like it was a significant success because of like how small the team is run. And so like if 2 is anywhere near that, then I think we'll get a 3. I hope that they continue to iterate on their ideas. Because I can definitely see that this isn't like the same game repackaged. It does look like that there's a lot of growth that they've done on all aspects of like the game and like design and gameplay and story, etc. And I'd like to see what they do with 3. But who knows? Maybe this will be the end of it. And honestly, that wouldn't be a hugely terrible thing either. I think it'd be fine. So I still have these 2 games.
Nice. That they're like the kinds of games that can kind of stand on their own.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've also been dipping my toe back into Monster Hunter Rise because the 5th title update happened, which we thought was going to be the last one. So it's been like about 18 months into this expansion, I think.
Okay.
And it was very much postulated that like this update 15 or title update 5 was going to be the last bit of additional content that we were going to get for the game. But it looks like there might be like one more, honestly, which is cool because like more Monster Hunter stuff is fun. And it just kind of like highlights how like the tales of these games like continue to do well. Like whenever there's a Monster Hunter game, there's, I mean, not a outright promise. They don't come out and say it, but every time one of these games comes out, there's like a 1.5 to 2 years worth of content to follow after it. Usually it's about a solid 2. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if like they announce a new Monster Hunter game like this holiday season or something. but we've had Sunbreak for about 2 years now, and there's been a lot going on. I think the only thing that I would say about it is that it doesn't like really get the heart racing as some of them do. Like there are just some fights that aren't as dangerous as like Monster Hunter has been in the past.
Mhm.
But I feel like they're just feeding into a different fantasy. Like, because you're so mobile, because you're so powerful, there's just like a lot of running around and doing that, which is good in its own right. I'm having fun with that.
It's more like, so you're saying the fantasy is more like the ability to parkour anywhere, ride anything sort of thing, as opposed to the fantasy of purposefully slaying giant monsters for cool parts.
Right.
I gotcha.
So, Brian, are you going to get into Monster Hunter 4U? Is that what this is about?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You typed in Jesu Monte into like the chat, like I wasn't going to see it. Jesu Monte is actually the default text that would show up for French players mounting a monster in Monster Hunter 4 or 4U.
Oh, really?
Where it ended up outside of the States. Not for all people. It's specifically if you're language in French, but in 4U, the new weapon, which was the Insect Glaive, which specialized in mounting monsters, was super popular in France. And so no matter where you were, if you were playing online, if you played with an Insect Glaive user, there was a solid like 8 out of 10 chance that they would be French, and you would see Jesu Monte pop up on your screen when they mounted the monster.
That's kind of fun.
It was a good time, honestly. Like, I'm not going to bash the French for it. It's just like, oh man, there's a Frenchman back on the Insect Glaive? This guy better be sick. That's usually how it went.
Well, it's fine, Rocky. I am going to bash the French for it, so you don't have to.
Okay.
God.
But during a one-on-one with our Diamond Gym level patron, he explained his level of personal trauma and anger at French players.
Okay.
Because he indicated that they would all indicate that they were going to do the mount, and that they would all fail to do the mount.
Yeah, some of the French players.
That these French Insect Glaive users were all for dog shit. And that they would bring down every HUD, and so you'll see Jesu Monte, and that they would fail the Monte part. So yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. He said that he is filled with an unbidden rage toward the phrase, and he assumed that you would be as well.
Well, I had a different experience with French players. Normally, when I saw that message, they were either doing it as a joke or they got the mount. But honestly, through the 4U days, like I didn't have beef with the Insect Glaive players as much as I did like longsword users, because like longsword users they've either just picked up the game, they've never seen it before, or they've been playing for 10 years at the same weapon. And my beef with longsword users is that they're always super inconsiderate, because the longsword has an immense range. It would often hit players or teammates while they were dealing damage, and so if they're not careful, they would just interrupt everyone's combos around them, thus like crippling the team's damage.
No.
And like it would make hunts go longer. Sometimes people would die because of it, because they'd be like hit during like their dodge animation, and there's no friendly fire in Monster Hunter. You just have to like be aware of your surroundings. And longsword users on average weren't, and even if they were, it's difficult to be that careful with a weapon so large.
Why would they make a weapon so large that's going to hit all your compatriots?
Well,
as well as the monster. That seems inefficient.
It's not a great team weapon, is what I'll say. But like, I am of the mind that Monster Hunter doesn't necessarily need to be played in groups. Mm-hmm. Like, you can very much solo the game at any on any like version of it with any weapon. It's designed to work that way. And so, like, the longsword is very self-sufficient. There aren't parts of, like, monsters that the longsword can't hit. It deals very good damage. It has good combos. It has the ability to stagger monsters on its own. So it works all on its own. And so, like, a lot of times I'd have to assume that they're just people who are used to playing. Like, they're hitting their combo or whatever. They're just not used to being aware of other people around them. So they just start tripping people, which is, like, annoying. But, whatever.
But what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Still unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Usually, like the more genteel longsword users will position themselves behind the monster because they have both the speed and like the range to cut tails efficiently, and by attacking from the back of the monster, usually no one else is around them, so they can have the space to themselves.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those play smarter sort of deals.
Yeah. Just like, beware of your surroundings,
Don't do a hit or whatever.
Yeah, please, Jesus. Like, I've been tripped so many times by longsword users, it's so annoying. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is I'm getting back into Final Fantasy 14. But not
wait,
the way
what is this getting back into shit?
I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in a year and a half, Brian.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm just saying you've really well established it as your brand. That's all.
That's true. It is brand, but sometimes we can take a break from our brand.
Mm-hmm.
You mean like playing video games?
Yeah, sometimes you know what? Sometimes you just need a little breather, a little space to reassess your relationship, and that's okay.
But what's it called? I haven't gotten into raiding yet. I'm actually like I'm prepping for like the next raid tier. Should take another month or so.
How do you prep for a raid tier?
So the things that you need going into a raid tier are obviously resources. You need to be able to craft, well, not necessarily craft, but the things that you need going into a raid are usually gear, consumables like food for like buffs, and also potions for like in battle buffs. And especially if you're going to prog and if you're planning to do progression for a long time, you need a lot of potions. And so that involves a lot of gathering, a lot of crafting, stuff like that. And in like the 10 years I've played the game, I've usually just relied on people around me to do that. But since I'm taking the time to do it now and it's easier than it's ever been, I've decided to start leveling my own gathering and crafting classes. I finished botanist the other day. I'm like 15 levels away on miner, and I started fishing for like the first time. And the thing is, I've put off fishing for like an incredible amount of time because I always thought it was going to be boring, but it's a pretty good fishing minigame. And while I was doing it, like it does all the things that I wanted to do. It's, low impact. It's like kind of like continuously regenerating. Like you can fish forever. It's not like you get to a point and then you have to stop and wait 10 minutes to fish again, like some of the other gathering classes. Like it's intentionally built so that you fish and then you basically hit a combo that allows you to continue fishing. And I'm going to go ocean fishing, which is like the fishing raid content a little later today, where you all get on a boat and you're in the ocean and you start chain fishing for stuff. Apparently there are like end game fishing content because people really love fishing in this particular game. Like there's one called like the fish of like the 7 hues or whatever, where you have to catch 7 different fish in a certain time frame to basically build up the buffs that will allow you to catch this giant rainbow fish. And there's also like some egg that's really rare and difficult to catch. It's a hard catch, and it's only available during certain days, during certain weather effects that you can't really control. So you got to keep an eye out for those. But apparently it's very lucrative.
Okay.
So I've been like digging into fishing. I've, I'm about halfway done with fishing, nearly done with the other 2. And then I'll start working on all the crafting stuff. Maybe get back into like the best Mahjong simulator that money can buy. Yeah, there's a lot to do.
Okay. Whew. I'm glad you're back on brand.
Are you really?
Me too. I am. I love hearing about Final Fantasy 14 bullshit. So much happens all the time. It's like listening to you talk about One Piece. I'm just like, what? But every single time I have a great time.
That's right. And this Final Fantasy 14 segment brought to you by El Segundo Mexican Restaurant. El Segundo Mexican Restaurant, bringing you the best Mexican food in all of Columbus, Ohio. Remember, happy hour is every Monday to Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. Try the Classico Margarita. And when you're looking for something to enjoy with the Classico, we encourage you to try the carnitas tacos. That's right. They're available. They're delicious. Timeout Columbus gives them 5 stars and says, a playful, mysterious little dish. Remember, there is valet parking available at El Segundo for $15, but there is convenient parking, which can be easily found, and you can just walk to the restaurant. Thank you, El Segundo, Classico, Carnitas Tacos, valet parking. Final Fantasy 14.
Now I want Mexican food, and I can't eat spicy food. What are we going to do about this?
Not all Mexican food is spicy, Tegan.
That's right. That's right.
That contains fucking cilantro, and I can't eat cilantro.
That's true.
Tegan, not all Mexican food contains cilantro.
No, are you sure?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, he's right about that. But yeah,
I get to eat Mexican food, and it doesn't have to taste like soap.
Maybe.
Sounds amazing. I have cilantro taste like soap disease.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Teeks.
It's unfortunate. If anyone has a cure for cilantro tastes like soap disease, please. I want to like pesto, but it's just like shoving Dawn into my mouth.
Again, Tegan, cilantro is not a required ingredient in pesto. Pesto
is it not? Why does it all have it then?
Tegan, pesto is basil leaves, pine nuts, and olive oil. That's all it is.
Put cilantro in it. It just tastes like soap.
Tegan, what the fuck? Like, Tegan, I can't control what kind of degenerates you're hanging out with, okay?
Thanks. I can't either. It's okay.
and if you're fucking spending time with dirty cilantro daddy, I can't stop that.
Oh,
God.
Fix it. I don't know how you're gonna fix it, but you're gonna fix it.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. This episode brought to you by Dirty Cilantro Daddy.
Oh my God. I need to buy my own mortar and pestle so I can fucking make my own goddamn pesto sauce, apparently.
I mean, if you use like a blender or a food processor, it works just as well.
Yeah, but she's looking to make 14th century pesto, okay? Somebody put 14th century pesto into our titles, please.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Delicious.
Well, anyway, everybody, this has been Impossible Coin.
No, it hasn't been.
Stuff news, Brian.
We have two news stories to cover. Two things that I am passionate about.
Jesus Christ. All right. This has not been Impossible Coin. Proceed.
This is a new segment called Tegan Bitches About Nintendo.
Jesus. Tegan.
It's a new segment. It's taken 6 years, but it's finally here. I'm
both proud of you and worried for you.
Thanks. Do you remember back in February of last year when Gary Bowser was sentenced to 40 months in prison for,
I do, and I yelled about it.
Yeah, right, exactly. For doing the stuff with the illegal emulating of video games or whatever. Remember that?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So he was in jail, right? In the US, and he's about to leave jail. And be sent home to Canada. He had like a combination of time. He was sentenced to 40 months, but like there was a combination of time already served and good behavior. So like they're releasing him home early. The damages he was ordered to pay Nintendo when he was originally like sentenced was a total of $10 million, and he doesn't think he's ever going to be able to like pay that off, which is fair. I'm never going to see $10 million in my lifetime, so I don't know how he's expected to do it. Nintendo has in the sentencing, Nintendo is permitted to take 25 to 30% of his gross monthly income for the rest of his working life, essentially. And that already started while he was in prison, because like in some prisons you can do work programs to get paid like essentially pennies, you know? And so he was able to pay.
Can we pause here to revise the language on that?
Sure.
Can we go ahead and say that in some prisons there is slavery, because that's probably better. It's the 13th Amendment loophole.
Yeah, it's the 13th Amendment loophole. That's correct. Okay, so in prisons, according to the 13th Amendment loophole, there is legal slavery.
Yeah.
And you are paid pennies for the work.
Yep.
essentially.
Yep.
And he was able to pay back a whopping $25 a month while he was doing a work program. So he's paid back a total of $175 so far. Great! There is still one other person who has not been able to be tried for this same crime, which is French citizen Max Laurent, who is allegedly the leader of the operation, which is a role he of course denies. And so far he's managed to avoid deportation to the U.S. to face charges. But supposedly it's believed he helped the company, originally Team Executor, make millions of dollars over the course of its operation.
I'm out here with my calculator doing math just because I want everybody to be as angry as I am.
Yeah, sure. That's fair.
In order for him to have paid back $25 a month, then that means his top line air quote income as a prisoner was $75. And as a prisoner, he would have been working 160 hours a month, which means that his hourly wage was 47 cents an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Shout outs to the American prison system.
God.
Fuck.
But yeah, that's the update on that. That's the one thing. Nintendo's really fucking over this guy. And they don't need to be, frankly. Anyway, and the other thing that I care deeply about is Elden Ring. I like Elden Ring. It was a fun game to watch Alex play and absolutely kick the shit out of. Oh my god. But Hidetaka Miyazaki has been named one of Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. He directed both Dark Souls and Elden Ring. And he is only the second Japanese game developer to be included in this list. The first one was Shigeru Miyamoto, who made the list in 2007.
For Super Mario Sunshine?
For Super Mario in general.
Okay.
But yeah. Miyazaki has directed Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring. Elden Ring is the third game to become, quote unquote, the most awarded game of all time. The other two are Skyrim and Breath of the Wild. And the four game awards that are officially cited for this most awarded of all time are Game of the Year awards for the Game Awards, the DICE Awards, the Golden Joystick Awards, and the GDC Awards.
Nice.
Yeah! Good on Hidetaka Miyazaki! Great job! 10 out of 10. More international developers should be recognized. IMO.
You know what this means, right?
Mm.
It means that every game developer that wants any notoriety is going to start putting poison swamps in all their games.
Oh, shit. Wait, no. That's the opposite of what I want.
Will it heal the breach between Kojima and Jeff Keighley?
I thought they were always boys. If they're breaking up?
They're breaking up.
Uh-huh.
Why are they breaking up? Wait, what happened?
We don't know. We just know
Maybe
that
come back.
there appears to have been some changes in the relationship between them, reflected in both of their Instagrams. It
Okay.
appears to be that they're on a break.
No, you can blame it all on me.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Oh, man.
Man.
I hope that when Kojima was dumping Jeff Keighley, that he did so at El Segundo Mexican restaurant.
Oh my god. What a time.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's all the news I had. I was very excited about one thing and very not excited about the other thing, and I figured that was a good balance.
That makes sense to me. I don't have any news I wanted to bring to attention this week.
That's okay.
Brian?
Okay.
We're here to recognize great gaming development.
True.
And that's it. Nothing else.
I'm good, everybody. Hey everyone, this has been Impossible Coin.
It has been.
We're a video game podcast, which is found most places where you can find them. You cannot find us on SoundCloud. Everybody hit SoundCloud for me.
Yeah, fuck SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
That's correct. That is where we stand. There is music, which is at the beginning and the end of this show, which is produced by our kid brother, our favorite young lion, Big Sach. All our homies love Big Sach.
This is true.
Yeah. Big Sach can be found in 2 places online for music. Rocky, can you hit those for me?
SoundCloud.com/Big Sach and J, and Between Rooms at Bandcamp.com.
That's right. You can also find him online at twitter.com/Hillary_Swank, where you can see his ill tweets. That is our kid brother, Big Sach. The key art, which is used for this show, which is used on our logo and is used on a t-shirt, which I don't think anybody has bought the t-shirt in like 3 years, but whatevs.
I don't think anyone remembers how to get the t-shirt. That could be part of the problem with the t-shirt sales.
Honestly, you know what? That's real. And when I'm done with my next meal at El Segundo Mexican restaurant, I'll think of how to tell them to get it. Man, I tell you what, I really do love the chili cheese fries at El Segundo. You know, with a sweet carnitas topping and melted nacho cheese and just a light sprinkling of lime juice. Those chili cheese fries, it just helped redefine the El Segundo experience. And I'm happy to settle into a plate after I use the valet parking, which is available on just right outside the restaurant.
I still have to admit, we are 6 years into the show. I still don't know what a carnitas is.
Oh, it's like cubed like pork. Actually, is it belly? Can't remember if it's belly.
It sounds like it'd be good with that chocolate barbecue sauce that I'm developing.
But this key art, which also appears in the t-shirt, was designed by commercial artist Lauren Moran, who does fantastic work. And you could find her on twitter.com/Lauren Moran. She hates it there, but most of us do know. She's also on patreon.com, and one of her tiers does have available commission work. So get on it. She's an extraordinary commercial artist. You could do a lot worse. We're on Patreon. And we're at patreon.com/Impossible Coin Podcast. Why are we at that? Because Brian is a fool. But if you see other people purporting to be us, please let me know so that way I can engage in a box cutter fight with them. We have lots of fun stuff, which happens at patreon.com/Impossible Coin Podcast, including deleted yammering from each episode, episodes about the anime, stuff which is about our thoughts on film. And also a watch along where sometimes we just kind of like mostly just sit there during the Mario movie because I think it had been so long since we had seen it collectively. But we have a good time. You can come along with us. The work that we do is brought to you by our patrons. You know, great people like Oscar Garcia, Big Sach, Sighard Albrecht, aka the premier waifuologist Sig, Joshua Reza, Nebula, Chat of the Wild, Stu Templeton, Kill Every Venue, Farmagada, and our Burt Reynolds, our Diamond Gem, our Shining Prince, the man who lanes and jungles at the same time, Tuan Castillo. You're in our hearts. Poster above you is above my bed. All right. I think that does all the good business and does all the good work. Am I right? Am I right? Okay.
Yeah. We also have a survey that is coming out. We wrote it today before this show. I dab. It should be available. It's for it's about both updates that we have recently made to our Patreon, including some new tiers and some reframing of some items currently available. Please let us know what you think of it, and also if you have any feedback on the Discord or the Twitch, anything you'd like to see us add, or anything you'd like us to check out, please fill it out. Let us know. It'll be available for the entire month of May. But after May, I am closing it.
And there it is. All right, everybody. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you for podcasting.
It's official. You suck.